Today, in 2020, it is illegal in 70 countries to be in a loving, consensual relationship with someone of your own sex or gender. Although there's been remarkable progress in certain places across the globe, including in the United States, LGBTQI people worldwide still face incredible obstacles. That is all too true in Kenya today as well. Rampant homophobia and violence is often condoned and even instigated at times by police and even clergy. And homosexuality remains a criminal offense, despite a really powerful movement to overturn the country's anti-homosexuality law. That's why AJWS is supporting 14 organizations in this initiative in Kenya, and they're waging two main battles. They're taking on a legal system, and they're also fighting to change norms. What we realize is that structural legal change is not even possible without simultaneously working to change hearts and minds.
We believe in this work. This was the largest sort of personal gift just out of my own funds that I've ever made, and I've not been disappointed.
With Bill and Michael's support, we have developed a roadmap that will inform the strategies for AJWS investments, but also for grantee partners and the wider movement.
Essie is absolutely one of the most powerful and successful human rights activists on the African continent today. She has accomplished transformational change, truly changing hearts and minds.
When you speak to people and you put a face onto this thing that has been demonized, kind of people shift. Bodaboda is a motorcycle operator, a common way of transportation here in Kenya. They're very chaotic. They're used by politicians. Anybody who wants to cause chaos, just pay them around $2 and they will mobilize themselves and they will do what you want. They will steal, they will destroy, and then they move on to the next thing. So when the clergy called on them to attack this clinic that was frequented by gay men, I decided it's about time we started changing minds and hearts. We have the best constitution. Everybody has equal access to health. But these people don't know the constitution. So the only way that you are going to speak to them and change their minds and hearts is when you personalize your story and tell them, this is who I am and this is what you're calling violence against. When we approached Bingo, he's the one who led all the motorcycle operators to attack gay and transgender men in Twapa. He was very uncomfortable. He was wondering, why are we talking to him about those people? But then later he came to realize that one of the boys that he almost killed, called Chege, spoke to him and they actually reconciled, and he said he could never have imagined being able to sit and greet a gay person. Changing one person at a time saves the life of the neighbors. After the training, Bingo called us that there's a gay boy who is going to be beaten by tomorrow. We send someone to go and evacuate him. So for me, that is how the networking happened. The impact might be small, but if these people become allies, become aware, then it becomes a snowballing way of changing minds and hearts.
I hope you're impressed with the work that AJWS is supporting, in particular what Essie is doing.
We're building a community of donors who can collaborate with us to fund the battle for basic dignity and fundamental human rights. And this critical LGBTQI coalition really needs all of our support.
In order for it to kind of spread this work from Kenya to Uganda and Liberia, we're looking to raise an additional $800,000.
What gives me hope is that people are willing to support in whichever way they can. My partner supports me. She's like, babe, you do your thing, because even if it's not for you, one day if you're blessed with some small babies, it will be for them. So that gives me hope to make the world a better place, and I'll do my part, and I'll be content that I did my part, whichever small way it is.